Oh. Wow. All right, so immediately I start off and whip the. Yeah, I immediately start off. I whip the wall twice, and I don't get to go through the door. So already a wonderful start to our to part whatever we are on Castlevania.
I mean, it's a new recording session, and sometimes you have to remember how to walk and talk. Sometimes I forget how to breathe. I guess a low intelligence roll.
Derp, 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 derp.
It happens.
To the best of us.
Oh yeah, the Satan Archgoat.
The Satan Goat. The greatest
So
of all
where
goats.
are we now?
All right, so we're in the castle and we're going to the lab, the mysteries lab, where all the mysteries are stored.
Oh, except for the mystery of more skeletons.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we're going to escape the skeletons.
Well, we did all the last time with the lizard folk.
I'm going. I don't fucking know where I'm going. Whatever, we'll just keep going. Yeah. At least it's a new looking. It's a little bit, different scenery, right?
The Dark Lord Regina.
So far,
yeah.
So far, there's no libraries, and yeah, there's already a fireplace and a flame zombie.
Okay.
See, this game is completely different. All we had to do is go somewhere else.
Well, thank God we're finally on the floor of the castle that has all their kilns and cooking areas and where they, light things on fire, including people and dead people.
I mean, it's a laboratory.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't really look like a laboratory, I'm just saying. But, I mean, it might be, according to
I guess
words.
It depends on what they're experimenting with.
How well do zombies last on fire?
Pretty well if they're still walking around like that, I'd say.
Well, the only thing
a lot
worse
longer
than
than
a zombie
last on fire
is a zombie on fire because they will not stop.
The only good varmint Poontang is dead varmint Poontang.
Oh, what? Did you say Poontang?
It's quoting Caddyshack. There's never a bad time to quote Caddyshack. I will every time defend my position.
Yeah, that's fine.
Ooh. I thought I saw something cool, but no, it was just a shelf of candles that cannot be reached. Mother.
What the fucking mean pup? What, hellhound? He doesn't really look like a hellhound. He looks like an Egyptian dog.
Oh, you look like a little puppy.
Oh.
God damn.
Okay. Armor Knight coming after you.
Like Cleopatra.
Girl. Oh no! Sad puppy noises.
Oh, that's the part in games that really gets me, is when I have to kill a dog and it makes a sad puppy noise.
Yeah, that's absolutely right.
It's hard to hear. It's hard to hear. It reminds me of my dog. The other day, so my daughter is really, like, she loves animals, and she's really nice with them. She's pretty gentle with them, kind of. But the other day, she was just like really wrestling with the dog, and he let out a squeak that I have never heard before in my lifetime, and I'd honestly like to not hear again. That poor little guy. I thought she was like breaking him in half.
Did you find out what happened?
I think she just like tackled him, and he's not she's as big as he is. Probably weighs about the same, and she's got a grip. So I think she just like wrapped her arms around his head and tackled him, and it really freaked him the fuck out.
Yep. Not gonna go by her for a while.
Yeah, no. He's already afraid of going up the steps, which she noticed that earlier today. That when she was waking up, she noticed that the dog was not upstairs, but he was downstairs, kind of whining because I don't know what he's doing. Like he's not old, so he's still he's not unable to come up the stairs.
Right.
But something about the stairs right now is really freaking him out, and I don't know what it is. So he just sit at the bottom of the stairs, whimpering, sometimes letting out a small bark, and it was really upsetting Imogen because she's just like standing at her gate that keeps her from falling down said stairs.
Yes.
And she's just like, rah, 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 rah.
Oh, that's adorable.
She just wanted her doggy.
Yeah.
The cat bit her the other day.
Oh, yeah. Was it a love bite?
I don't think so.
Yeah, it was like
it was
fuck
a
away
stop
from me bite.
pulling my tail bite.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, what is?
Oh,
whoa.
Yay, particles. Bro. Yeah. Wow, that was...
What the fuck? Did I really just go all the way? I just went all the way and went back to the castle.
Yeah. You know, made that complete circle. Maybe it's time to pull up that map, huh?
Son of a bitch! So there's 2 rooms that I've missed.
Well, I mean, come on. It's kind of a dick thing to do. You get loopy ass.
Yeah, that was real shitty. That was real shitty. Thanks, Konami.
When was the last time anyone actually thanked them? No, sorry, Konami. I wish you still made good games, or at least gave up the rights to Castlevania to someone who would actually make those games like Ega.
I saw a Plinko Castlevania game, and I about shit myself.
Yep.
Like, a once great franchise. Speaking of once great franchises, we haven't touched on a lot of E3 announcements, but my God, what happened with Command & Conquer?
What? What do you mean what happened? It's now going to be a really awesome mobile game.
Oh my God.
Because, bro, we're in it for the fans. The fans love us, and we're going to make sure that that love does not go unnoticed. Don't worry, fans. We are listening to you, and we are going to help you with what you want.
You know what?
And that is more mobile games.
Yeah, when I started this rant, I completely forgot that they're now owned by EA. And now, now I completely feel like I've just opened an entire can of
well, I mean,
bullshit.
Sometimes you forget that I rant louder than you, but I mean that's okay. I can take the back seat on this because you know Command & Conquer much better than I do.
Oh my God, I love Command & Conquer. I played Command & Conquer since the beginning. Red Alert was one of my absolute favorite early PC games. Like when I was really starting to get my groove on for the PC. Red Alert was, it never left my computer. And to see this franchise going down the mobile route, like, and here's the thing. There are some mobile games that I don't mind. Hey, I just learned a new technique. Great. Oh, it's that one. Cool. Actually, I like that. The doppelganger was using that on me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were using that on the doppelganger.
No.
Did you actually read what it was?
No.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Red Alert, one of my all-time favorite games, and there are some franchises that have done mobile just fine. I enjoy Brave Exvius, the Final Fantasy mobile game. It's fine. I'm not gonna play that over any console, pretty much any console. Final Fantasy game if I have the choice to play that or Brave Exvius. But it's not a terrible game. There's actually some story, and I dig it. But they've also got they didn't go on hiatus for a decade.
Right.
Well, I mean, how long does it take them to make a new Final Fantasy game? They kind of do go on hiatus for a decade every time. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. It's not like they are non-existent and then come back and say we're gonna do a new game. It's on your phone, everybody.
Yeah.
Like it was my heart went from like absolute joy to just pure why. Just what the fuck are you doing to a series that was at one time the pinnacle of strategy, like real-time strategy. And it is now just completely fucking gone. I was so mad.
It's because, Doug,
I know.
Everybody knows the quickest way to microtransactions is to make people have to pay to play via mobile.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely true. I mean, there have been a couple of mobile games that I have played where it's like, it's right here. It's just one click. Is it really gonna hurt if I just do it this once? Like, the temptation is so easy, and it's infuriating. And
yeah,
I don't think that you're wrong about that.
I mean, I would be an absolute liar if I said I spent less than $100 in Pokemon Go. I mean, it's been out for 2 years now.
You know what?
Yeah,
I think that is the last game that I've actually done a microtransaction on.
And I mean, I need to hatch these motherfucking eggs when I'm running, so I'm gonna get some more of those incubators. So
that was I enjoyed Pokemon Go when I played it first, and I know you give me shit about it all the time because I stopped playing after I played some basketball and I had a pretty severe ankle sprain.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I can walk right now, so but I physically could not walk any great distances because I was in, first of all, physical pain.
Yeah,
Second of all, it would have been detrimental to my healing if I would have walked the way that I used to when I played Pokemon Go. And at that point, I lost a lot of my progress, and I just haven't picked it back up. So.
Well, they've implemented a lot since you put it down. I think if you pick it back up, you'll enjoy it more. Yeah. And then maybe you'll somehow manage to get your ass on the correct team.
I am on the correct team. Team Valor for the win.
Yeah, that's why Team Instinct is currently leading all of America right now, because Instinct is the correct team.
I'm Polish, so whatever.
Wow.
America.
All right, America. I mean, I'm just gonna go with that.
Actually, I wonder what is Europe right now? Because I felt like I saw that map that you sent, and I feel like Europe was pretty well dominated by Instinct as well. I think Australia was. I think Australia was Mystic, because of course they are.
I feel like Europe was Mystic as well.
Was it?
Yeah.
I don't recall. I remember seeing the map, but I don't remember exactly the what do you call it? The distribution. God, I just want a save point.
Gotta get that health. Ooh, fire zombie.
Man. What the fuck?
Whoa! Look over that guy. Got claw hands and everything. Where did he go? Oh, he's in the ground. He's a mole. He's a mole zombie. Murder him! Mad Diver.
Holy diver!
You stop it.
That's such a great song.
It looks like this guy's been riding a tiger. Nope, not anymore.
Riding a tiger. Oh my god. I need to Once Upon a Time, I could play that song. And I'm quite out of practice right now, but Once Upon a Time, man. I knew my way around a fretboard. Did I miss anything? No.
Nope, just an empty room full of mad divers who aren't so holy. And they've been down too long in the Midnight Sea.
Oh, what's becoming of... What is this design here on the floor? 2 dragon heads. Something about this seems scary. So I'm going to do a little bit of that. Oh, it's just a... I thought it was a boss. But bosses, I think, all have that skeleton door. So that should be pretty easy to spot.
Yep, it would be. Hopefully it happens really quick so we can just keep plowing through this game a lot faster than it's taken us. Ugh. Yeah, get fucked everybody.
I love that weapon. Not even weapon, that item. The little crucifix that kills everything. What the fuck?
Hey, look, more books. Libraries are great.
Oh yeah, that's right. After I mentioned earlier that I hadn't seen any of these books.
Oh,
now it is. Oh, it's just zombie men. They just want a hug. Nick, they just want a nice, warm embrace.
Yeah, and a nice warm bite of.
I don't want that cross. I don't want that cross, and there's nothing else around here, is there? Shit, son. They must have been doing some really crazy experimentation, because there's a whole lot of Frost and like fire and ice theme going on here. It's a whole Game of Thrones room.
Oh, man. It felt like a stretch, but I see what you're saying
fire
as well.
And ice. Oh my god. I don't know if she I'm not gonna spoil anything. I'm not gonna say what was said. I don't know if Maisie Williams may have just spoiled part of the end of Game of Thrones, but she did just post something on Instagram, just like saying that it's the end of the filming and it was a great, 9 years, 10 years, whatever it was of her life. Which I can imagine it being real sad to leave a character like that after, after it being just so central to who you are for so much of her. I mean, she's young, man. She's
21 now.
Is she 21 now?
Yeah, buddy.
All right, so literally half of her life.
I'm pretty sure.
So literally half of her life has been spent in Game of Thrones. And
I got it.
And she's just walking away, and that's like you have to. It's over. It's over.
Well,
There's nothing else to do.
I think HBO would be absolutely ridiculous if they didn't explore more of the very expanded universe. So I mean, there could be cameos in the future, but
there is going to be a prequel series. It's already been greenlit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, HBO has already greenlit the prequel series that's going to start, I think, immediately after. I think filming is starting, or it's in the pre-production stages, which is obviously not filming. What the? It says I missed a door in here. All right, we probably need to cut this till next time. But it says I missed a door in here, and I can't. Bogan.
It's above you.
Is it?
Also, I would assume so. It's a library. There's multiple floors in every library in this fucking castle. Maisie Williams was born on April of 1997, April 15th. So yes,
so she is 21. She's 21. Get it, girl, man. You, my favorite character, I think.
Yeah, she's
badass. But we'll touch on a little bit more of that next time. I would advise avoiding Instagram if you follow Maisie Williams, just in case she posted something that actually is a spoiler.
Yeah, hopefully she took it down, but everything on the internet lasts forever. Don't Google.
Forever. The fappening.
No, don't bring that up. All right, bye, everybody.
Guys. Bye, everyone.